No,
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Just fine. Nothing
Yes.
else. Okay, let me wait me a minute. I'm going to share my screen and we will start our lesson today. So today's lesson, we will learn about writing skill, okay? So we are coming to the end of unit 5, which is in the city, and maybe on Thursday this week, we're gonna have a small test, like a really small test, and I hope that you can prepare for the test. All of the things or of the knowledge that in the test are in unit 4 and unit 5. So just prepare and read through again this, and then try to remember all the structures or the vocabulary that we learned in the last 2 lessons to do the test very well, very well. Okay, so today's lesson we will learn about writing an article. Okay, so do you know what an article is? An article is like kind of an essay that includes many parts of different things. So today we will learn how to write an article about a town. Okay, because our topic is in the city, so that means we'll learn how to write an article about a town. Okay, so this is the last skill that we learned in the unit 5. Okay, for the first one, now look at the photo of Beverly. Okay, this is Beverly is a town in the north of England, and can you compare the Beverly town to your town? Can you compare this town to your town by using the comparative form of these adjectives? So we have 4 adjectives here. We have adjective, we have attractive, we have clean, we have crowded, and we have exciting. Now you look at this photo and then compare to your town. Okay, here I have some examples. So you can say my town looks more attractive than Beverly, or my town looks less attractive than Beverly. It depends on you. You think which one is good, which one is more attractive, which one is cleaner, which one is more crowded, and which one is more exciting. So it depends on your choice. Okay.
Okay. My town is look more crowded than uh, than
Beverly.
than than Beverly.
Yes. So say looks. Okay. My town looks.
My town looks less attractive than Beverly.
Okay.
Um, my town is more no, is my town is looks less um, less less green.
It's clean. No, so we say looks cleaner. Okay, less or more is for the long adjective, but clean is a short adjective. So we don't use more or less.
Beverly It look cleaner than my town.
Okay.
Mm. And
And
my in my town is more exciting than Beverly.
okay, very good. So you just use like 4 adjectives here to compare 2 towns. So the comparative is kind of easy, right? Just use some kind of comparative form. So remember in the test, we will have the comparative form and superlative form. Okay, remember to review it because I know. Okay, now so let's learn some vocabulary before we move on to practice some writing. So we have the first one, we have the first adjective here is historic.
Historic.
Historic. Historic means very important in history, and it is likely to be thought of as important as sometime in the future. Okay. It is important in history. Just remember that. Historic is means that something is very important. Something is historic means something is very important in history. Okay. So the next word we have
modern.
Okay, modern.
Modern.
Modern is very new and intended to be different from the traditional style. So we have 2 words that have the opposite meanings, which is modern and traditional. Okay, modern means new and traditional means old. Okay, modern means very new, like the iPhone 13, which is very modern. Okay. Okay, so and the next word we have is
Attractive.
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 Good. Attractive means appealing, means pleasant to look at. Okay.
Okay.
Very like appealing, which can attract more people. Okay, and the last word we have is grounded.
Grounded.
Yes, grounded. Grounded means having a lot of people, just having a lot of people in one place. Like the market, it's very crowded. Okay, because it has a lot of people there. That means, okay. Okay, very good. Now move on to the next one. So this is some new words for today's lesson, which is we just have some new words like historic, modern, but we know attractive and grounded already in the last lesson. Okay. Now, look at the first task of the writing. In this task, you are going to read these paragraphs, and you don't need to, care about the gaps here. Just ignore it. So you have to think 3 similarities between Beverly and your town. Okay. So do you remember Beverly here?
Yes.
So this one you compare your town and Beverly, which is you use some kind of different adjective, like more attractive. Like this is the difference. Okay, so now you have to find similarities. Okay, find 3 similarities between your town and the Beverly. So I have examples here. So both towns both places have a shopping center. Okay, so Beverly has a shopping center and my town as well. So the similarity between them is that they both have a shopping center. Okay, so now can you find 3 similarities
Yes.
between Beverly and your town? Okay, can you find 3 similarities?
I think
So
I think they both I think they both have a interesting shop.
they both have interesting shops. Okay. Yes,
in
that's correct. They both have interesting shops. 2 more.
in in and they both um uh, they both is small town.
They are both small
They-
town. Okay. And one more.
And they are both have a market.
They both have markets.
Yes.
Okay. Which is very kind of simple, but you think, quite a long time to think about a small town, interesting shops, and a market. Kind of very easy things, simple things. Okay, I thought you think quite a long time, and I think that, oh, you could have a very new one that I can't never think before. Okay, so you just think 3 similarities between Beverly and your town, which is they both have interesting shops, they both have markets, and they are both a small town. Okay, so these are the similarities between two towns. Okay, so here we have the writing strategy. Kind of like speaking strategy, reading strategy, and listening strategy. And we also have some writing strategies. So when we write in paragraphs of 2 or more sentences, so you have to give each paragraph its own topic. Okay, so each paragraph will have its own topic, and each topic you will introduce some, some sentences that support the topic. Okay, and you should plan your paragraphs before begin writing. So that is like the outline. Make an outline before starting writing. Okay, so it's just kind of strategy. So we just need to be careful. To when we write when we want to write a writing essay, we need to make an outline before we write. Like what an outline means that what are we gonna write in this kind of writing essay. Like in each paragraph, we're gonna choose one topic and introduce the topic in the first sentence to the readers to know about what you are going to write in your essay. It's just some kind of outline. Just remember to make an outline before writing. That would be easier for you when you start writing like this. For example, when we want to write, can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. It's like an outline, like introduce and then body and then conclusion. And in introduce, what are you going to write? In body, what are you going to write? In conclusion, what are you going to write? Just some key points of each paragraph. Okay, that would be easier. So that would help you not to be confused. Okay, so this task, you are going to match the gaps. So we have 3 gaps here. Okay, we have 3 gaps from number 1 to number 3 with sentences from A to E. So you have to choose 3 of 5 sentences, and then you're gonna match these sentences, 3 sentences into 3 gaps here. Okay, so you will need some time to think about this. So just read the sentences and read the text here, and then choose the best answers.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, very good. Now give me the answers for gap number 1.
Number one, I think is the B.
Number one is B. Okay, I'm gonna write here. Number two.
And number two is D and A.
D and A. Are you sure? So we have two extra sentences. That means we don't need to use two sentences. Okay. So which gap is for one sentences? One gap is for one sentence.
A.
Did you choose A? Yep. Okay, and gap number three.
Is C.
Is C. Okay, now let's check. So let's read from the first paragraph. It is a small town with a population about 13,000, but it is popular with tourists. They come to explore the narrow streets and to visit the medieval buildings. So you choose B. It is easy to travel around when you are in Beverly. Okay. So I just read these two kind of sentences, and do you think that is there any relations to each other? Like one way, in sentence B, they said that it is easy to travel around when you are in Beverly. That means the paragraph should, mention the transports like the bus or the car. So that is very easy to travel around if they mentioned the airport, the transport. However, in paragraph number one, it's just a description about the population, about the streets of Beverly. It's like a more small town with a population. It is popular and the narrow streets and medieval buildings. So that is kind of description of the Beverly town. Okay, so I think we cannot choose A, okay, because this kind of forms of entertainment, and it doesn't mention any kind of entertainment here. B is not correct. Okay, C is for shopping, okay, which is the keyword. And how about D? It is very attractive and historic town. Okay, that's very quiet. That is quite clear.
Yes.
Okay, Beverly in the north of England is a very attractive and historic town. It is a small town with a population about 30,000, but it's popular with tourists. Okay, so in here we have to choose D because D is kind of the most suitable here. In paragraph 2, okay, there are 2 music festivals every year, a classical music festival, a folk music festival. Okay, so when I hear about the festival, I definitely choose the entertainment. Okay, so when I hear music festival, and kind of something to something to kind of relax and entertain with this music and festival. So that means A is the answer. Okay, so A here is correct. And the last paragraph, the narrow streets are full of small and interesting shops, and you choose C. For people who love shopping, Beverly has a lot to offer. Okay, when we hear about the first sentence, we can see that they mentioned about the interesting shops. Okay, there is also a big new shopping center on the edge of town. Okay, so that is related to shopping. So just sentence C mentioned about shopping. Okay, so that would be C. So C is correct here. Okay, so we have D, A, and C. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, for the next task, just the same paragraph. Okay, which of the extra sentences? So we have B and E are the extra sentences here because we choose D, A, and C already. So B and E are the extra sentences. So do you think which of the extra sentences here would be a good opening for this paragraph? Which one that you think is more suitable?
I think is E.
Okay, can you tell me why?
Because it's mentioned the it's mentioned the food.
Yes, it's mentioned the food. Good. Okay, so that is the key point. So can you see it here? There is a wide choice of places for eating out. Okay, some cheap and some quite expensive. So they are, you know, kind of comparing which place is cheap and which place is expensive. Okay, for eating out, and you know, it's kind of related to food. So that must be E. Okay, so I'm going to put E in here. So E would be a good opening sentence for this paragraph. Okay, just remember to, you know, look for the keyword. Okay, the keyword here is the food. Okay, just look for the keyword. Okay, now move on to the next one. Can you find 6 different places for eating and drinking in the paragraph? 6 different places. Okay. Where can we eat and where can we drink?
We can drink in the quick lunch.
Okay, so quick lunch is kind of lunch. It's not a place. Okay, quick lunch. Quick lunch. Yeah, you know. Which place can we eat and drink inside?
We can eat in the restaurant.
Okay, in a restaurant. Okay, so that is one place.
And shops.
Shops. So more specifically, it is sandwich shops.
And fish and chips shops.
Fish and chip shops. Very good. Anything else?
A tea room.
A tea room. Very good.
Cafe.
Cafe. Very good.
At low prices.
Okay, low prices. You mean low prices? Low prices means that the price is low. It is cheap. God, it's so hot.
Um, white choice.
You mean? Okay, I think that this word, you don't know this word. Okay, so the pubs is a place that we can drink and eat inside. A pubs. Do you know bar? The bar.
Yes.
Okay, so pub is kind of smaller than a bar. It's sells wine. Okay, wine and tea and kind of dessert for adults. It's not for children. Okay, it's like a bar, so it's not for children. Okay, so we have 6 different places for eating and drinking here. Okay, we have tea room, we have cafe, we have sandwich shops, we have pubs, we have restaurant, and we have fish and chip shops. Okay, so these are 6 different places. Now we're going to move on to planning an article about your own town or a town that you know. Okay, so now you kind of in your article, it should have 3 paragraphs, and each paragraph will have each topic. We have 1 topic for each paragraph. For example, the first topic you can choose the entertainment. The second paragraph you can choose the shopping, or the third paragraph you can choose the places of interest. And each topic you will kind of create some ideas to support each topic. Okay. Now I think that you will need sometimes to think about the topics and some ideas about this one. So the time is 41 now, so I think that you can do it as soon as possible. Okay. Remember, each paragraph you have to choose 1 topic. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna call you at 9:43. Is that okay?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
cái topic là như nào? Em gì nó là như thế?
Topic có nghĩa là chủ đề, tức là mỗi cái đoạn văn mà mình cần phải viết thì nó sẽ có một chủ đề. Ví dụ như đoạn đầu tiên mình đã chọn chủ đề là giải trí thì mình sẽ ghi những cái gọi là những cái idea về giải trí, ví dụ là hát hò, chơi lễ hội hoặc là thể thao các thứ. Thì đấy là những cái idea về chủ đề và giải trí. Còn khi mà mình chọn chủ đề về shopping thì mình có thể chọn là idea của nó có thể là mình có rất nhiều nơi để đi shopping, ví dụ như là mình có thể đi có rất là nhiều shopping center này, có nhiều cái chợ này, hoặc là nhiều cửa hàng bán đồ quần áo các thứ. Thì đó cũng là một trong những cái idea mà mình cần phải support cho cái topic mà mình chọn. Okay, is that okay for you? It's quite difficult, so just do it.
Yes.
Do you finish?
I finished one topic.
Finish one topic. Okay, so we can save this one for the next lesson, and you can do it at home. Okay. You can do like this article. You can write an article at home, and then in the next lesson, I'm gonna check it very quickly, and then we will take a test. Is that okay for you?
Okay.
Okay, just do it at home, okay? Don't forget.
Okay.
Okay. So the time is up now. So see you next time and goodbye. Remember to do your homework, okay?
Okay.
Bye. See you later. Bye bye.